Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we're going to be going over what could be the greatest. No, it's not really the greatest blitz. It's a very good blitz, and I should have posted this video a while ago, so we're going to showcase it to you today. But since I did take my sweet time on posting this, I'm also going to showcase how to block this blitz. It's one of the best blitzes in the game currently. It's a blitz that a lot of professional players and pro players are currently running, and I believe Fancy just used this to win his second belt. So without further ado, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys have nothing to say down in the comment section, well, just comment FTA. It stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people. So even if you guys got nothing to say, comment FTA, comment something that you guys need, an ebook, a defensive scheme, how to swat the ball, doesn't matter, just leave it down in the comment section. So this is a very, very easy blitz to set up, so it shouldn't be too long of a video, but we are going to go over some things that will help you guys out in regards to this blitz because it is a matching coverage blitz. Now, you can find the formation and the blitz specifically in these 7 playbooks, the 4-6, the Texans, the Kansas City Chiefs, the multiple D, the Saints, the Jets, and the Niners. And I know I've spoken about this formation a couple times on the channel already, so if you guys are already in this in one of these playbooks, add this blitz to your blitzing scheme, and hopefully you guys end up getting a lot more stops. So first things first, when it comes to the play 3-2, we're going to be coming out in the cover 6 Willie formation. It's the best blitz it's one of the best blitzes in the game. It's got very solid coverage behind it, but again, the blitz is the main portion of it. So what you're going to want to do, go to your coaching adjustments, turn auto flip defensive play call off, and turn your auto alignment set to base. Now, since this is a matching coverage style defense, you want these all to stay at default, okay? Because most people are going to want the match coverage principles. So as soon as you change your purples into whatever, it's going to change whether this matches. As soon as you change your hooks, it's going to change whether the yellows match on a specific player. Now, next thing, to make this come in as efficiently and as best as possible, you're going to want to go and change your audibles. So press L2 or left trigger, and you're going to want to go down and change one of these audibles into cover 6 Willie. The reason being is because we're not going to be coming out in the cover 6 Willie. We're going to be coming out in pretty much what all pro players currently do. They come out in the double safety go play, and then they audible down to a different formation. Now, what this does, it allows you to have your safeties in the box. So instead of having only 5 people in the box, now you have 7 people in the box because you're adding those 2 extra safety help, which actually does a phenomenal job at actually stopping the run as well. So you're able to stop the run, and you're able to slow down most defenses out of a dollar formation with 3 down linemen. It's one of the most broken things that's always in Madden, whether, you know, it doesn't matter if you're coming out in a gun tight formation, in a single back wing type formation, dollar is always going to be run defense for some reason, and that's just how EA codes their game. So enough rambling about that. We're going to call double safety go, but we're going to flip the play. So make sure that the middle linebacker is blitzing off of the right side when you call this double safety go. Boom. And then as soon as you come out of the huddle, you're going to notice that the 2 safeties, they come and they start to creep down into the box. So as you can see, we got these 2 guys pretty much creeping down, and then you're going to want to press square or X and then press R1 to audible into that cover 6 Willie. So as you can see, this guy's blitzing off of the left side, going in, looping in from the right. So that's exactly how you want to play, and this definitely ends up being one of the easiest blitzes to set up because all you have to do is contain, and then take the opposite side linebacker. Well, actually, technically, you can actually utilize anybody that's on this side, but if you notice, this right side here, it's deep zone, quarter flat. This is the matching side of it. Cover 6 Willie. The Willie portion is literally where everybody's manned up on the opposite side. It's a cover 6 defense, but you have guys on the left side already manned up. Okay, so make sure that you guys are, you're wary of that. So make sure that you guys are utilizing this middle linebacker instead, and then you're gonna hover above the defensive end here. Make sure that he has his pass rush points above his head. As you can see, the 2 lines and the check mark. Make sure that he has that. And once that happens, you'll notice that he's looping right through. Now, granted, it is practice mode, so it might be a little janky the way that the blitz comes in, but I promise this is the exact setup of how this blitz comes in. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one more time, but this time I'm just gonna hover on the outside, and boom, cover 6 Willie, looping through, Easy money sniper. That's all you need. It's one of the easiest blitzes to set up. So again, I'll go over it once for those of you guys who are brand new to the game, but if those of you guys who are not brand new to the game, you guys should already have the setup down. It's very, very easy. All you have to do is contain and hover. So if you are new to the game, you come out in the double safety go, you press square or X to bring up your audibles, you press R1 to bring up cover 6 Willie or wherever it is that you set that audible into, and then you contain, which is R1, R1, or right bumper, and then you take your user and you hover. Make sure that he's around the outside. I feel like being around the outside obviously helped a little bit because it just created more of a separation. And then that's pretty much it. You hover and he loops through. He's looping through, mind you. And honestly, in online games, this blitz actually works a lot better, which is one of the most frustrating things. Because any blitz that's coming out of dollar that also serves as run defense is very, very easy. Now, a couple tips to make your life a little bit easier is if they do have any kind of receivers that are on that right side, one thing that I like to do when running this play is jamming one of the receivers. So it's going to disrupt their defense or their offense a lot once you jam. And because you still have your pass rush points, the O-line has to account for your blitzer being a blitzer. So even if you want to put him in a spy or put him in an actual blitzing angle, if you do this, just make sure that he's not in a contain. Okay, because you want that outside guy to be in the contain, and as you can see, everything is jammed up once you do that. Now, I did mention that I was gonna make sure that you guys knew how to block it. Blocking it is even simpler. All you have to do is send out 5 out, right? Send 5 out, and then you're gonna want to hold L1, move the right stick down, and then double team the defensive tackle. Okay. Now you're going to notice that the blitz doesn't work at all. He doesn't even go towards he doesn't even go towards the actual loop. He just runs straight down and tries to go ahead and pretty much gets into an animation battle with the right guard. And that's all you have to do is double team the defensive tackle. That's it. It's not hard. It's one of the easiest things to do. And it's actually one of the reasons why this blitz is no longer one of the best in the game, because as soon as you see somebody running one of these looping towards the interior blitzes with 4 men, all you have to do is double team send 5 out and double team the defensive tackle. And then as you can see, he kind of jitters and he doesn't really have a place that he actually wants to go to. And then it allows you to pretty much throw a dot because it's just a 4-man rush. So pretty much picture this as a 4-man rush in any other defense, and you're going to be able to beat it quite easily because it's not as great as it once was when everybody was scared of the right hash defense or the left hash defense. And another thing, if you guys want, something that you guys could do is simply just climb up in the pocket. Remember, it is dollar, which means that their D line is spread so far that you know exactly where this guy is going to be looping from. He's going to be looping from whichever side that they're not using. So typically they only have two middle linebackers. So if they're using this guy here, just know that this guy is either going to be looping this way or looping this way, because that's all people are currently running right now, are a bunch of looping blitzes that make, they're quick to run, they're quick to set up, but again, they are fairly easy if you're somebody that's comfortable with stepping up in the pocket, and they don't have somebody lit up orange as one of their defensive tackles. So right now I currently have double or nothing in the interior, and when that's active, it makes it so that a blitz like this is a lot better to be ran, because if that's active and I'm climbing up in the pocket trying to stop the blitz and he gets his little insta shed, all of a sudden now this defense seems like it's the greatest thing on earth, when in reality it's not. So if you notice that guy's not lit up, you're not gonna have to worry too much. It's simply just a 4-man drop. It's a 4-man blitz package, which once you pick it up, it's just a 4-man rush. Don't overthink it when you guys are playing on offense. There's a bunch of things that are open when you have 4 down linemen, and they're not getting home. So again, don't be scared about the blitz. It's not that great of a blitz. It is a good blitz, don't get me wrong, but as soon as you learn how to block it, this blitz becomes almost null and void unless you know how to send the looper off of the opposite side. And then that's when things get a little bit hectic, and that's when the chess game starts between you and your opponent. My name is Pwny Montana. Hope you guys appreciate this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.